I might have a good month and a bad month, but like let's call it, nothing. Let's call it 5 months, 5,000 a month, 4,000 a month in revenue. Yeah. Now I'm consistently doing $20,000 months. Why I got in touch with you guys, or with you, Archie, is that I wanted to be able to learn how to create good content, but also have someone who could nurture my information in the right way so that I could get my message out to more and more people and be able to obviously grow my brand and grow my business.
So introduce yourself. What's your name? What type of business do you run?
My name is Marcus White. My name on Instagram is Health by Marcus White, and I run a gut health and functional medicine business, which helps people heal from IBS, bloating, autoimmunity, skin issues, mental health issues, low energy, brain fog, you name it. When you fix the gut, you're probably going to get rid of all those symptoms.
Yeah, nice. And what was your situation like before we started working together?
I would say that I had a lot of knowledge, but a lack of ability to be able to share it with a wide population. So why I got in touch with you guys, or with you, Archie, is that I wanted to be able to learn how to create good content, but also have someone who could nurture my information in the right way so that I could get my message out to more and more people and be able to obviously grow my brand and grow my business.
Yeah. Got ya. And because of those things, like not being able to communicate, probably not being able to make the content that you really liked, what impact was that having on you?
Well, I wasn't able to grow my business. I wasn't able to obviously reach people. So then I couldn't have enough clients to make enough money for the business to grow. Yeah. So yeah, there would be no growth in my business if I couldn't get my face in front of other people's eyes.
Yeah. And you're a OG client, like from way back in the day.
The OG. Don't say roundabout. I am the OG.
You are the OG client.
Yeah.
So back then, how did you find out about us?
From your brother.
Yeah.
Because he was the OG, but you can't call him the OG because he's your brother. But Charlie, or a Holistic Gut Health, me and him have worked together. Well, we worked together as personal trainers years ago, and I just hit Charlie up when his videos started looking way better than what they used to look like. And he said, it's Archie doing it. I said, all right, well, get me in.
Nice. Did you, when you were thinking about like reaching out to us and potentially working together, did you have doubts or fears about working together?
Nah, I actually didn't, because your product was in front of me. I could see Charlie's product had skyrocketed, and not knowing his insights or anything like that, just the quality of work. I'm just looking at the videos and saying, wow, they look fantastic. So when that was the opportunity, the gut felt good, it felt like the next step for my business.
Yeah. All right. So talk about where you were when we started working together and where you're at now from a social media and a business perspective.
Okay. So I would say social media, I reckon I had about 8,000 followers. I've got 32,000 followers now. I think as a business, I don't know numbers, but I was in my infinite sort of stages. I was building my businesses. I would say that each month was, very up and down. And, when you're starting a business, it can feel like that. Like one month's really good, one month's really bad. Sometimes you have a steady month. Now where I'm at is that I feel confident every single month that I'm going to be making enough revenue. I've got a stream of new clients coming in constantly. Yeah, it's gone from, that anxious sort of first stages of how am I going to build and how am I going to make enough money to keep this business going to, how am I going to deal with the amount of work that's coming on?
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Good problem to have. Real quick, sorry to interrupt your video, but if you are an online health coach or practitioner and you're looking at scaling your business using content marketing, you want to get more content out, you want that content to be at a higher quality, you want to get more clients, you want to get more cash collected, you want to do all that in less time, make sure you hit the first link in the description and book a call with us. We've helped dozens of online coaches just like the one that you're watching do all of those things. So if you want that to be you too, make sure you hit the first link in the description. Otherwise, back to the video. Are you comfortable talking about clients and revenue?
Yes, I'm just not very good at, I haven't tracked it really that well enough. So I wouldn't be able to necessarily give you good quality numbers. Okay. That's why I sort of was trying to say based on.
Do you want to just ballpark me?
Yeah, I could. Well, we're pretty much, yeah. So when we started, I was probably near nothing, mate. Like honestly, because it's start. So I might have a good month and a bad month, but like let's call it, nothing. Let's call it 5 months, 5,000 a month, 4,000 a month in revenue. Yeah. Now I'm consistently doing $20,000 months.
Nice.
Yeah.
And what impact do you feel like the content has had on that?
The impact would be the ability to be able to get in front of more people's eyes.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. If I can't reach anyone, my knowledge means nothing.
Mm.
Okay, so if I look at Instagram or my social media, it is a platform for me to get in front of eyes and send my message. Now, if my message resonates with people and they feel like I can help them, they will contact me. Now, if I don't get in front of, all of the eyes that I've been able to get in front of, I'm nowhere near where I want to be in business. Okay. I would also say, as you know, and you've worked with me for a long time, I'm a family man. I'm always trying to balance out business and family. I'm not just wanting to make shitloads of money. Okay. This ability to be able to efficiently market with little amounts of time gives me time back with my family. Does that make sense? So people might, sometimes just think in dollars. I think in time. Yeah. So I'm like, I want to feel like I can get a job done and I can feel like I'm marketing myself well, get my message across in a quick amount of time, efficiently, and get better with my skills without losing on the family.
Yeah, that's awesome, Mike. That's the perfect scenario, really. I mean, it's obviously a long time ago when we started working together to now, but how long do you reckon you were spending on content back then compared to now? And how frequently do you feel like you're able to post?
The frustrating part of it is the editing. And there wasn't much editing going on because I didn't want to edit. So you can imagine every time I made a mistake, I would redo the whole video, and I still even remember I would send to you, like I would have done clips like, mate, just film the whole thing, even if you make a mistake and I'll clip it for you. And like, just even that, I was like, that takes just pressure off me. Like I can fumble a word and just get back into it. You know what I mean? So like for now, like literally I'll spend an afternoon a week. And if I did it better, I would spend a day a month and just pump out the content and send it to you. And it would be all over within a few hours. But at the moment, I would do it weekly and probably spend, maybe a couple of hours on it because I want to do, an hour of planning and then I'd probably give myself an hour of filming with me. As you know, it depends on if a child's awake or screaming at me or whatever, or where I can get a proper location with the right lighting.
Yeah, well, that's a big improvement then. Awesome. Cool. I guess my only other question, I've got two more questions actually.
Go.
Obviously, we've been working a really long time, so I don't get to ask this question to everybody, but what do you feel like, it's been almost 3 years now we've been working together. What do you feel like has changed in a good way from when we started working together to how we're working together now? Because the business is, to be honest, completely different, right? We have completely different platforms, completely different softwares, completely different like automations, resources. What have you enjoyed or what have you noticed about that change?
What I would say is your coaching is the biggest thing I've noticed. Okay. So the biggest thing I would notice about, and I'm just going to say you, because and that will probably reflect your business, is that you're always wanting to get better. Okay. And you're always wanting to look for ways in which your clients can get better. Okay. So I think your coaching in all different aspects and your ability to research and find what's going to work best for people is what I've noticed as the biggest development in the business. So the start was just the editing. Then it went into, making sure your camera is set on the right settings, into how you can do proper hooks, into how you can sell better, into how do you track your numbers, even though I don't do that very well. You know what I mean? Like the development, it's almost gone into not just video recording. Now it's got a sales aspect to it. It's got, scripting. It's got finances. It's like a spider. It's got its own legs,
Yeah. Awesome. Good. Thank you. All right. Only other question that I've got is, what would you tell somebody who is maybe in a similar position to what you were when you started working with us, if they were considering working with anybody to help them with their business or their content?
You got to invest. You got to do it. Yeah. So if you're in my business and if you need people to see you, you have to get some professional help. If trying to do it just yourself is just not going to cut it. And you need coaching and you need someone to kick you in the ass to make sure you're doing it right. So that's what I'd say. I think a lot of people, the thing that holds people back is spending the money. Yeah. But you've got to invest in this sort of thing if you really want to grow your business. No, you can't sell shit if no one can see you.
Yeah. 100%. Perfect.
If you've made it to the end of this video and you are an online health coach or practitioner and you're looking at scaling your business using content marketing, you want to get more content out, you want that content to be at a higher quality, you want to get more clients, you want to get more cash collected in less time, make sure you hit the first link in the description, book a call with us, and we can find out whether we can help you. And if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I'm coming at you with lots more value. Let's lock in. Have a nice day. Have a nice night whenever you're watching this.
Farewell.